Hey everyone, it's Food FAQ time. I'm Mariella,
And I'm Eric.
and today, Keeter, I'm going to talk about a little some sweet because I'm a sweetie.
Nope.
Damn.
But let's talk about the sweet food that you're gonna make me.
All right, well, this is a tiramisu, which is my favorite dessert, and I think the best dessert that there probably is.
Not a hard dessert either.
No, which we've made before without eggs because eggs give us the ick. But
No,
this,
raw egg gives you the ick. I'm normal, and if it's in a product that you made, I'm fine with it.
well, it makes me want to vomit. I don't like the idea of it, and it has to like enter my cortex and my eyes before I put it in my mouth. Unlike you, just kind of free for all.
I mean, you're not wrong. I just eat like, oh, I'll ask what this is later. You know?
Yeah, not I, said the cat. I need to know what's in it. And so, even though I'll eat it somewhere because I don't see it made, but if I make it, then it'll gross me out.
I
So,
understand.
I was looking for a recipe where it does in fact use eggs, but they are cooked, at least in a double boiler. So that's what I have found. And I'm very excited about it. I will link the recipe in the show notes because I used the recipe, but I wanted to share it with y'all because I think it's quite delicious. It's no bake, and we're coming into the season where you know might not want to bake something, or maybe that's for every time for you because you don't want to fucking bake something, but you want to eat something sweet. So here you are.
Let's
Are you
do it.
ready? So you need a double boiler. What's a double boiler? You get a small saucepan and you fill it with about 2 inches of water. And then you get a bowl and you put it on top that fits nicely where it doesn't touch the bottom of
A
the
heat resistant bowl.
a heat resistant bowl, right? I get my Pyrex out, my vintage Pyrex, which I'm obsessed about right now. Oh my God. I go to the thrift all the time because it's kind of like my thing. And I buy vintage Pyrex whenever I can find it. Do it. It is like the best cookware ever. Anyhow, do that. And then you're gonna crack 6 eggs. You're gonna 6 egg yolks, excuse me. So separate your eggs, put them into the
Double
bowl.
boiler.
Yeah. And then you're gonna go ahead and add sugar. So you're gonna add a cup of sugar to your egg yolks and you're gonna start whipping it. It's gonna turn into like a delicious custardy looking thing, but you're gonna beat that shit
Mm-hmm.
for like at least 10 minutes over your simmering water, not boiling, simmering. Okay? You're gonna do that to cook the eggs and to also kind of emulsify it with the sugar. It becomes like a custard.
Right.
Then off heat, you're gonna whip it a little longer just so it can cool down a little bit. Because to that, you're gonna add your I can never say it correctly.
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone, like Jada would
All
say.
right. Get canceled, Marty. Mascarpone.
That's how she says it. So it's mascarpone
Mascarpone.
cheese. You need to buy 2 containers of this, which is kind of annoying, but I use
Yeah,
one and
yeah, mascarpone can be kind of pricey.
yeah, like I would get it maybe at the Trader Joe's. I used
One
the
of,
Belgioso, which was fine.
yeah,
Aldi? Does Aldi have it? I don't know if they do.
I was gonna say like I want to know if I've seen it at Aldi or not. I mean, check it out. Like if anybody's out there, check out Aldi, check out Lidl. I think Trader Joe's will probably give you the best price.
I agree. I don't think I've seen it at the Aldi before,
Yeah,
but I could be wrong. I've never really looked for it there. But you do need to buy 2 containers, and then you're not going to use them all, which is stupid and annoying. I used one container, but I longed for a little more when I made it. So I would say, so you need 1 1/4 cups of the mascarpone. Then, my loves, you're going to mix all that into the mixture with the eggs and the cream. I mean, with the eggs and the sugar, but don't overmix it, just enough so it incorporates. Then, in another bowl, you're going to whip cream. You're going to whip let's see here, 1 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream until it becomes whipped cream. It's stiff peaks, stiff, Eric, peaks. Okay. Then you're going to fold that cream into your egg mixture. And that's your little creamy part. Isn't that simple?
yeah, it's not hard at all.
I freaking love it. Then you're gonna brew espresso. If you have an espresso, you need 2 brews to make enough
Mhm.
coffee, FYI. And then you need ladyfingers. You need, it depends really on the size of your vessel,
Right.
but I use like 1.5 packages of like the smaller, they're usually pretty small, of the ladyfinger packs. Then you should start this recipe by brewing your espresso and keeping it out because you need it to be a little bit cold because you're gonna be handling this. It's gonna burn the fuck out of you.
Right.
Right. So you want it to be cold. You're gonna soak your ladyfingers just for a second. Just roll them around in the hay like Eric does on a typical Friday with any stranger he meets.
Or
Roll them
Tuesday.
around. Yeah, and roll them around in there and then put it into your tray. Then once you're done filling the bottom of that tray, you're gonna put in half of your whippy whip mixture. Then you're gonna do it again with your ladyfingers, and then you're gonna put the top. Then you're gonna put the rest of your mixture. That's it. And then you're gonna put it in the fridge. You know what I do, Keter? I buy like what do they call it? Shower caps at the Dollar Tree.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, you don't want it to touch the food because it's not food safe, but if I need to cover like something, because the thing that put it in, it has a nice fancy lid, like a glass lid.
Right.
So I didn't want to cover it with foil because I feel like
No,
foil
don't cover with
is
foil because it's gonna like come off. Like the
right.
stuff is
So
gonna come off. Yeah.
exactly. So I will put a shower cap. I stretch it over, and it's like such a nice little thing that I just throw away after. So you know what I mean? It's like kind of a great little kitchen trick that I do. Even to proof bread, I use shower caps from the Dollar Tree, but
Hmm.
don't let it touch because I don't know what's in it. But I did that. Put it in the fridge overnight. Next day, you dust it with cocoa powder, and you are a fucking champion. I brought this to. It was a holiday. What is it? New Year's. I brought it to New Year's, and I didn't bring any back. No crumbs left. We ate.
Oh, I'm sure. No, it sounds really good.
It was delicious. I added a little bit more sugar to mine. Don't do it. Just follow this recipe. This recipe is perfect. I like to fuck around with recipes like Eric likes to criticize me for all the time because I think I
Yep.
know better. And sometimes I do know better. But this time, they were right. Delicious.
That sounds good, Marty.
You
And
never
it's
know.
not hard. And I love tiramisu. I mean, we're in winter, but I love tiramisu in the summertime because it's a cold
Yeah.
dessert and there you don't turn your oven on.
You
So
know what
it's
I mean?
great. It's great and it's easy.
And all you need
It
is like what, five things?
Yeah, and it sounds complicated because I just think that's how Mariella makes things sound, but
Hmm.
as I have visions in my head, it is really simple. You're literally just turning on your oven once, your
You,
stove once, and that's it.
if you think this sounds complicated, Eric, it's because you're sick.
No, it's because you make shit sound complicated.
Well, that's unfortunate because the idea here is for it to sound simple. And so
Well, it doesn't. It sounds
I,
complicated. Just throw
I
five
failed.
egg yolks in a double boiler, a cup of sugar, whisk it together.
Yeah,
You're
well,
very
it's
precise though. You're like the scientist at Food FAQ.
well, I definitely want people to understand things, so maybe that's,
They understand my things, Maddie. They understand mine.
No, but really, this is yummy. And you know what I did? What my sister's keto because she can't process joy in her life and her diet, so I make her things like keto desserts. And you know what? I got whipped cream, right? And then I put in some vanilla pudding into it to make it
Uh-huh.
more thick. And then I did a layer of that, and then I just and I added instant espresso powder to that.
Uh-huh.
And I whipped it up and it was nice and juicy and thick. And then I put a layer of that and then a layer of straight up whipped cream. And I made it like a phony bologna tiramisu and it was really yummy.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice of
Yeah,
you.
there's a little bonus recipe. Yeah, because I mean, who doesn't love tiramisu? And you can kind of fake it out.
Yeah, but that's sweet of you.
Well, I am a delight. Duh.
No.
All right, you guys. That is it for today. We love you very much. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star review in your favorite podcast player and share us with a friend. See you next time.
Bye-bye.